How y'all feeling? My name is Danielle Jeffers. I'm going to show you how I live, work, and make money as a student entrepreneur here at Virginia Tech. One of the best parts about being a student entrepreneur is doing what you love, but also pursuing a degree. So my degree really wouldn't have any connection to what I do at work, but I make the two work. I create videos for my company and take that to another level when I'm teaching students all around the world how to graduate debt-free. Hey everyone, we are in Pritchard Hall. This is the dorm I live in on Virginia Tech's campus. I lived in this residence hall for more than 3 years. It holds over 1,000 people. One of the best things about living on campus is I can go to a meeting quickly. I can walk and go to class. Everything is at my fingertips, and this is free for me. So there are 7 floors in Pritchard, but we're going down to the first. The first is where I live. I live in Innovate, the Live and Learning community. It holds over 100 students, and we teach them about the benefits of being an entrepreneur as soon as they step on this campus. To be honest with you, I didn't think I was going to be an entrepreneur, but the journey presented itself to me through my hard work and dedication. I always say I enjoy the process of the journey more than the success, but I learn more in the process than anything else. I can make a plan all day long, but my mindset is to follow God. I know He'll make a way every time. So, first floor, we're on the first floor of Pritchard Hall. Now, my story as an entrepreneur is a little different. When I was in high school, I thought I would play basketball for a D1 school. I was really good in my opinion. I wasn't the best, but I was good. I tore my ACL at the beginning of my freshman year of high school. Destroyed my chances of playing college ball in my mind because I wasn't able to get surgery because I was still growing. So if I would have gotten surgery when I was in high school, one leg would always be longer than the other. I wouldn't be able to do what I do now in the capacity that I do it because I would have always walked with a permanent limp. However, they shifted. So let's fast forward to my senior year of high school. I'm still thinking about college, weighing my options. However, my parents are saying, Danielle, we can't afford to send you to college, but we still want you to go. And so that puts you in a situation where you have to determine whether you're going to work for what you want or sit down and let life hit you in the face. I decided to work. So I applied for more than 30 scholarships my senior year of high school and earned 14 of them, totaling more than $100,000. With that money, I had an opportunity to do what I love, which is to continue to learn in the classroom. However, I said, if I have this opportunity, how am I going to use it to my advantage? How am I going to take advantage of every moment, every day, every opportunity, and not waste a second? As soon as I got here, I realized many college students didn't have the same opportunity as I did in terms of college funding. They were taking out tens of thousands of dollars in loans every single semester to study here at Virginia Tech. That story is not uncommon. People are doing it all around the world. But what was I going to do differently? I helped my students and my peers earn scholarships so they can go to college and graduate debt-free. There was such a great need that it turned into my first company. I founded my company, Ep.004 Degrees, LLC, at the age of 18 years old with the help of my mentor and my sister. We've grown the company. We're coming up to 3 years in January of 2019, and it's been massive. The goal is to help more students go to college and graduate debt-free. Why would you want to go to college and graduate debt-free? Because to be honest with you, college is an investment. But many students pin themselves to the investment because they're paying for their opportunity they had 20 years ago when they're 40. What do I mean? You're paying off your student loans that you took out when you were 20 years old because you couldn't afford to go to college. Now you have to factor that into your budget. Your lifestyle is totally different. Whereas you could have graduated debt-free and done what you love and lived the lifestyle you wanted if you would have just put in more work in that moment. Scholarships are the best tool you can use as a student to do what you want to do. Why? Because scholarships teach you how to be professional, teach you how to write, teach you how to speak, all on your own behalf, so you can tell your story better than anyone else. So we're in the Innovate Living Learning community. Innovate is the entrepreneurship-focused living learning community on Virginia Tech's campus. A living learning community is an environment where a student lives on campus, and they're also engaged in a field of interest. So there are several living learning communities on Virginia Tech's campus. There's ones for art, engineering, African American history, entrepreneurship, and the list goes on and on and on. But I chose this one specifically because I knew it would present me opportunities to do what I love. So in this space, which is called our Venture Lab, we live, we work, and we play here. I play ping pong 24/7 in between my work, so not all the time, but I play when I'm ready to take a break and step back. And we do what we love. In terms of learning about entrepreneurs coming here to speak. My mentor, Nick Sturtevant, was here not too long ago. It was an amazing experience, but it's really, really great. But if you are an up-and-coming entrepreneur, as a student entrepreneur, I say student entrepreneur specifically and intentionally, not by a joke, because your goal here is to get your degree first, but you can also build an empire at the same time. But doing both of those requires you to have your priorities in order and intact. So if you know school comes first, which can be a struggle if you're making income, and sometimes you may be generating more income than your teachers are teaching you. So they may be generating $60,000 in a year and you make that in 2 months. Well, what do? You remain humble and you remember that school comes first. So you get that work done, then you also get your work done for your company. Sometimes as a student entrepreneur, I don't sleep, but I know the rewards in the end will pay off more than anything else. So thank you for your time. Stay tuned to Dope for Degrees and everything we're doing. I can't wait to see you there.